So this happened yesterday. I started to move my bench and boom, the wheel broke off. So let's get into this, show you what I did yesterday and today. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I have a new wheel that works and I have started to move things around. This will fit right into that spot, so it'll wheel in and wheel back out. And right now I have all my tools under there, but I'm going to be making a divider and shelves to get to on the sides so that they can fit into their own little cubbies, so that I don't have all those wire issues. And then look what I got from my church free. They weren't using it anymore and giving away. And it is this fan that is amazing. And look, I got another one. So it is nice and cool in here. So during the hot weather, and humid, I can turn these on. Now, I'm not against getting 2 more and putting them over here at all. Then I'll have a whirlwind going on in here, and that's okay. So then what I did is, that wheel broke because of all of this tile. I had it sitting on there, and it was just too heavy, and that's why it broke the wheel. So this is a stable workbench that I made, and so that can just stay there. I can also slide stuff underneath that I don't need every day. And I was able to finally access my pegboard again for my tools, or some of them. And then this used to be part of behind the bathroom shelves in our other house in Utah, and when we moved it got bent up. So I'm accessing the bottom part as a set of shelves for all of my screws and my nails. I have my corner clamps here. This is my drill bit. This is my 2 of my Kreg pocket hole jigs. This is a bigger one, and this is the smaller one. I've got my nail gun sitting here. Of course, I have the the staple gun, and the staples are on the other side. I'll have to put them over here. And then I just got some screw anchors that I just have them sitting there. And so here I like to access something that's going to not. Okay, so when you buy a lot of screws, they're in a box, and the box is just folded, and so as you use them, the screw starts falling out of the bottom. So I have these screws in here. These are 1 1/4 inch. And then this is a tub, and it won't open up, so I'm leaving those in there. That's 2 1/2 inch. This is 1 1/2 inch. I need to buy some more of those. And then this is just clamps that I took off of the old fence. And then I bought some new clamps as well. Not clamps, L brackets. Because I use some of those for other things. And then this is just miscellaneous screws, little plugs. I have some little hinges that I'm going to be moving somewhere else, because I don't usually keep my hinges in there. And so now, to get this room, of course, my safety glasses hang there. And I still have some room here, and I have some more room over there, and I might put another section of pegboard here. I'm not sure. And I've got these sitting here, and I don't mind the sander, but the scroll saws took apart. I don't know if I'll ever get it back together, because I tried to put it where I could use a spiral blade, and it didn't work. So I may just be getting rid of that and getting a new one. But so I need to move it. So I might. It's not tall enough to. It's too tall to go underneath this bench that I made. but I might need to find room for it to sit on this shelf down here. Now, I made this bench, and so I originally made the first section, and then I made this section, a little section, and the reason I made that is because I put this shelf underneath, and I think you can see how it is hooked underneath there, so it is very stable, has two 2x4s, and then this wood, and this is where my miter saw sits, and the reason is because this is level right here, so I can lay stuff across and it won't be tipping. So that's one good thing. Now, so this right now, I just got some paints and stuff sitting in here. Don't really like that being used for that, but right now that's what it is. And then this is just all my little scrap woods. As I cut, I just throw them under there. I got to go through it. You can see it's very, very full, and I got to burn some of the stuff that is not going to be used. And then of course I have these boxes of scrap wood. A lot of it is from when I pull apart pallets, because I have 2 more pallets I'm in the process of taking apart. I have a couple more boxes right here, and then I have some long poles. I have some bamboo, and then here is more of those slats from the fence that fell down that I've taken apart already. So those are leaning against there. Now this shelf is Ron's clothes shelf. It's almost finished. I just have to do one more little tiny paint on it to make sure that it is sorry, picking up something that Royce decided to chew up. Yeah, so it's almost done, and then it'll go into the bedroom. And then I have, see that tub right there? It's got some feathers on it. I was given all these pheasant feathers, and I'm drying them out, and then I am going to be cutting them away from this part here. That's not a bird. It was just cut off the bird. And then I am going to sanitize them. So I'm probably not sure how I'm going to sanitize them. I got to find out. So they were sitting on a screen to dry. But this tub, and I have another tub just like it, sitting right there. And now we're going to walk out to the garage. As you can see, out to the backyard, I have this premium mushroom compost. So here's some more of those sections. I think I have 5 more sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Now these are the platforms for those tubs. I don't have them out here yet because I want the dirt in them so that Royce doesn't grab them and run off with them. And then I just got done this week making this planter box, and then this planter box, and of course there is my that wasn't good. This is my trellis that I made last year for my cucumbers, because they climb. And then this is the one that I made last year, and we put the dirt really deep, but that's okay because we're growing beans. Now this is just leaves. This is one bean plant, and I put this one in the ground and this one in the ground, and we had that horrible storm the other night, and the only reason I haven't done anything with this yet because in another hour or so another bad storm is headed this way, so I'm waiting to finish putting all the dirt in those and planting all my other plants. I don't want them getting killed by the hail. Those 3, if they die, they die. I have more beans in there. I could just spread out as they grow, because I just put those in the day of the storm. I didn't know the storm was coming. But yeah, so that is what we're doing. And then I'm going to be making one more big planter box at the back there, and then I'm putting another one here. Probably not till next year. So but we'll see. And I have the these sections here on the bottom are from the old fence. I cut them down as I need them. I think I have 4, maybe 5 more out there. I think it's 5 that I can still cut down and use. So that is what I'm in the process of doing, trying to get some more things organized in here. I think it's much better organized now. And of course this table, because it's on wheels, this is where I have my my table saw. I made this table to fit the table saw, and so it fits right in there, and that way when I push the wood through, it doesn't fall and get splintered and break. And so that would be good. And then I have my sled right here that I made. That's why if you're doing a lot of cuts, you can just put your wood here, and it will go right through the blade. It will go right through, up through it, and cut your products. So that is one thing I'm looking forward to. And another thing I have done is I mounted this electrical strip on this side here, and it doesn't move, and that way I can use my extension cord and bring it over to this so that I can use it. Now this is not where it normally sits, because I just installed this light today. This usually sits right under where this light is, so I'll have plenty of light, because when the garage door is closed like right now, it's darker over there. So I have this light, and I have this light, and then this light, and this light. And I have this light too, it doesn't work. I changed the light bulbs and it still doesn't work. So it's hardwired, so I'm probably just gonna leave it there. You never know. You never know me, because I do electrical work as well. So, yeah, and my, that's plug right here. These are my battery chargers for my 2 wireless drills. And I've got some paint. This part is still a mess. This is a huge mess I need to clean up and get it organized. I don't like the paint down in those boxes. Now I do have a pegboard here. I'm thinking I could put some shelves up there and put my paints on there, and I could access it when the table's not here. And then this is where Ron keeps his the lawnmower and the gas cans and all of that. Plus we have a ladder there, and we have a little tiny pegboard over there. So what I'm thinking about doing is moving this pegboard, if I can, over here, and then using the hooks and bringing all of this stuff that's sitting back here and hanging it up over there. This is my grandson's toolbox, and he is not here, and so he doesn't need to access it. So he moved, so until he comes back and gets it, I'm going to push it back towards that wall, because we can't access the wall right now the way it is. Don't need to access it if there's nothing back there. But I do have these shelves over here, and I can't really access them, so I might be moving that whole thing and moving it elsewhere so that I can access those shelves. But those shelves are mainly for things that Ron uses. So what I might do is put them further over here, and you could access it above his toolbox, or put it over there so that Ron can access that stuff, because right now we have a motorcycle that is just sitting idle and very dirty and not being used at all. So, alright, I hope you guys like this. It's just a kind of a rundown of what I've been doing. I was going to do it anyway, but it all started yesterday with that having to be put on there, because the other one Baroque. And it doesn't look the same as the other ones because it is not the same brand. I just had to run to the AutoZone, or not AutoZone, Ace Hardware and grab that one. And it's almost the exact same size, and it doesn't, this floor is not completely even, so it's not a problem. So, here I'm showing you a card table. It's really what you should be looking at. So, that is the gist of what I've been doing. Loving these fans. It's hot outside, humid, and it is nice and cool in here. So, I have thought about closing these windows off. There's 2 panes. I do not open these. I do not like them being there, but I don't want to lose the light. So what I'm thinking I might have to do is buy some plexiglass, put over them and seal it around so no cold air gets through. Plus this garage, you can see, is not insulated, and so in the winter time it is cold, and in the summertime it is hot. So I plan on starting to get it insulated. And of course, this is where we park our car. That is the reason why I had to have this on wheels, so that I can get all the way around it, but I can move it up against the wall so we can pull the car in. So I'm going to say goodbye. You guys have a great day and have a blessed week. And call somebody and check in on them. They might just need it. Also, be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye.